Hello there, Leo. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's going to be for Leo for April of 2021. For everybody who's new out there, I pull 4 cards for the month. We use the bottom card on the deck for like an overall view of the month, and we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading, hopefully to bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a weird speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you during the reading, so I guess all you Leos get named Frankie for the time of this reading. Look at your moon sign and your rising sign. You'll get a more comprehensive view of the month, and I actually don't think the cards will go week by week. I think they're going to blend in and out throughout the month as an overall theme. Now, we have good words. They are balance, obedience, celebration, balance, spontaneity, and forgiveness, which are kind of interesting words here. So our cards are, one card's going to be a little tough, but most of them are pretty good this month. So I think this card on the bottom of the deck is our word obedience, because it's the Emperor card, and this is an indication that we're involved in some type of established order, involved with someone else maybe who could be a representative of the establishment, that kind of energy. You may have a need. We could have a need to identify with this powerful group, whether it be, I'm thinking of examples, maybe religious, they could be religious, ideological groups, intellectual groups, political type groups. Maybe we're attending meetings related to this kind of particular culture or social group or institution, or an economic group, a company, could be our company, or some type of a community thing that's going to that enables us to identify with this particular group. So it might be important to us, and we're feeling a need with it to belong or to be one of them. It's like an important thing to us. We may be associating with someone else maybe that feels or has that need to belong to. Maybe it's a partner or a boyfriend, girlfriend, a friend that belongs to something like this, or maybe we want to move towards that company that they're in, things along those lines. And some of us, I'm thinking, because we are Leos and we are our own entities, let's put it that way, may think that we're in conflict with this establishment. We don't want to be obedient anymore. This kind of energy usually has rules and regulations and laws, or philosophies, basically, that they live their lives by. And we Leos usually live our lives by what we think we need to do to live our lives. So it could be that kind of energy where I don't want, because of that word obedient in there, I don't want to belong to this. It is not the thing that we really want. Sometimes it will pull energy from us. If it's not something we want, we might feel, if it's not something we want, we might need to be feeling this. Maybe we have a lack of experience around it or interest in it, or maybe we need, sometimes with that Emperor card, you could just need a physical checkup because your energy and your drive are really low. For others of us, it's going to be something that's important to us that maybe we want to belong to. Now, I don't know, because these are general readings, but this is what I'm thinking, and it's only because of this next card coming up here, and this Nine of Swords energy can be troubling. Sometimes it's energetics of extreme, some type of extreme anxiety, or nightmares, unhappiness, regrets over past mistakes, misfortunes, things like that. When it appears, usually we're really unhappy about something and tense in our minds, because it's like a state of mind that we get ourselves in, whether the facts bear it out or not. It's the tiger where you lose sleep. The tiger's at the door. The tiger's at the door. Don't open the door. Don't open the door. And you open the door and it's a pussycat. It's something that's worrisome. Worrying us, or that could mean that our minds being troubled by some kind of dreams or some type of energy. You know, maybe I'm thinking of, oh, the other shoe's gonna drop, like I'm seeing something coming that's really not happening. But sometimes when things come to the surface like that in dreams, it's just because we either need to open the door or we need to, they're working their way to the surface so they can be healed. That's all. Healed and forgiven. This means we're going to need to make some kind of changes in our life so that we can see a better future coming towards us. And I always think of this card, not just the tiger at the door, but I think of him as the little man in my head. Let's say you have some kind of a conflict situation and somebody's being a smart aleck. Let's put it that way. You're at the store and they're mouthing off, and you're thinking, and you don't say what you're actually thinking, right? And so you get home, and that night you think of all these good comebacks. So you're up having this argument saying, and I should have said that to her, and I should have did that, and I should have. And I'm losing all the sleep, and it isn't bothering them at all. They're home sleeping. They said what they had to say. To me, that Nine of Swords is that type of energy. Unless I'm really conflicted and I'm feeling emotionally unstable, things like that. And then I'm saying that because of this Emperor energy here. And basically because actually we have two twos in here. And twos are about duality. And sometimes when we got a lot of twos, we can get into that energy of really thinking about others, like way more than we think about ourselves, and not taking care of ourselves. And that could reflect on some of this reading. I mean, I think it's a really good energy, and twos are about making choices. Twos are about balance, like our word down here in our life. You know, so maybe there's something bothering us, or maybe it's the Emperor energy bothering us. We don't want in that type of situation or belong to that group anymore. But really sitting down and thinking about it, because 9 is the completion of a cycle. Basically, it's all over. Next comes the 10, and that reduces to a 1, and it's the fresh start. Whatever we take on with the 10 energy is getting us ready for the new cycle. So 9 energy is open up the door and sweep out the last dust bunny. So if there's something holding me back, sit with it and forgive it and move on. Because forgiveness, if it's something really bothering me, it's actually for myself just as much as it is for the other person. So just saying, well, the I shouldas in the middle of the night, I didn't, and get over it instead of wasting my energy sleeping, because I think this reading is or wasting my energy not sleeping. That I just heard in my head, Frankie, you said that ass backwards, but because there's good energies in this reading, even to do with the Emperor, because now we have the Two of Cups energy, and a Two of Cups energy, it adds one more to that Ace of Cups. And Ace could be, this is the partnership that got together, that developed, you know, the new idea, or the baby, that type of energy. This is the it's a coupling of some sort. It could be where there's harmony in the air. It could be a partnership that I'm in harmony with. It's the beginning stages of a really good relationship where everything's good and right, and we think nothing in the world could possibly go wrong. It's the and with this energy too, an old relationship can gain new harmony. And we have the word forgiveness in there. So it's kind of telling me, like, maybe forgive and reestablish something that was out of balance. So this card is when we're moving in tandem with another person and everything is going very, very smoothly. This could be at work, it could be in a personal relationship, a friendship, a partnership, a marriage, things like that. It's called a mutual admiration society. Oh dear, you're so wonderful. No dear, you're so wonderful. So it's someone or something that really I'm getting along with. So usually it's a match between the sexes. Unlike the Lover's card energy, it's a little bit different. This one usually means it's between me and someone else, but it can be a joining in some other type of manner, or joining in some other type of some other type, like maybe getting put on a team at work and everybody's working together, for those of us that are still working, or maybe I'm doing a project with a friend, something like that. But it's for something that is like to create balance and make things move smoothly and in harmony. So we're working together towards the same goal or outcome. Even if it's a partnership that's going to result in marriage, we both have similar ideas or similar belief systems in our lives. You know, maybe for some of us, we're going to get married with this Emperor energy, and the Nine of Swords is, oh man, I'm worried, is it going to be right? And the card, the Two of Cups, is saying, well, yeah, it's okay, Leo, go ahead and go for it, celebrate. It's that kind of energy, because now we have the Star card, and so we got another major arcana in here. Look what she's doing. She's pouring water from spirit. See, there's the blue one is from spirit, and running it through her body, basically, and pouring it into the earth. So to me, this is a manifesting card. So it's a time when we're experiencing a new flow of energy and of confidence. The Star card's excellent. Feeling good about ourself and our place in the universe, all that kind of energy. Feeling at a significant point of departure that we've actually been preparing for a really long time, and we're getting insistence from both the invisible world and from the material world. So good things are coming to us. That's what the Star card's doing. Good things are coming to us, and we are because we are freely flowing with that kind of energy. It's just like we stepped into the flow of grace, and all things are coming together. So we're full of faith in the universe and in all of those, its processes, whatever it's due. This card can open doors for new opportunities in our life, in our careers. It can open doors in careers. It can open doors in relationships, just like that Two of Cups, because we're in tune with a natural abundance of the universe. And from there, we get all those benefits that come to us in the material world, like in the form of money, in the form of possessions or recognition, or actually any kind of assistance that we need. can come into our lives with that Two of Cups energy, or with the star energy. Anything that we really need can come into being with that star energy. So keeping that kind of focus and I think twos are about balance too, because not just choices. Because when I think twos, I think two riding on a seesaw, and when you get the both people of the same weight, yep, they're all going to pull their weight together. The two will pull their weight together, and it comes out where the board is completely straight. Maybe it's going to be that kind of energy, because this next card is the Two of Rods, and this is a little strange. The Two of Rods energy, we're fire, you know. It tells us that something weird or whatever. It shows a second, probably unexpected type of something unexpected element that's entering into whatever situation at hand, something for which we hadn't planned for. So when you get the Two of Rods, you get like this element of surprise. So we're saying yes to something, like some kind of new enterprise, something like that, with the expectation that we're going to achieve some kind of opportunity or ownership, wealth, maybe good fortune with that star card there. We're in a sense with this card like waiting for our ship to come in. Maybe that's why we're together with this Two of Cups type energy, and that's how we're using that star energy, and that's what we're worried about, because this is that unexpected little glitch that shows up in things. We started something and we're waiting the results basically, but we'll have to deal with some type of like an unforeseen problem or an encounter that was unexpected, an unexpected obstacle, or some type of opposition, like a bank loan. These are examples that didn't come through, or a partner that defects from at the last minute, and something, the failure of the support that we were very much counting on, you know. Still, with this card, we have basically decided, period, we're going to pursue this new course of action, and as a means of like validating who we are. So no matter what happens, we're going to go through with it. So when I see the Two of Rods energy, I think have a backup plan. So let's say with this energy, I'm starting a new business. And with this Two of Cups, 3 people, maybe, or 4, want to be my partner. This is an example. I'm starting something, and these other couple people want to be my partner, maybe give half of the money, something like that. But I pick, Kathy. She's going to be my partner in this deal because I really like her. They're all good people, but I really like Kathy. This energy is the one that can keep me up at night. So Kathy says, oh, great, cool, I'm in from the get-go. Come time for these things to happen, Kathy says, oh, I really can't. It's going to take up too much time from my life, blah, 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 or I think I have to stay at my job longer, something along those lines. I have the backup plan. I have George and I have Fred, and they were both good people. So I still go pursue whatever it is. Let's say, another example, okay, I'm going to go buy a new home, right? And my bank says, oh, no problem. You've been with us for years and years, Leo. No problem. You'll get a loan in a minute, right? You have good credit, good standing with us. Last minute it falls through. I wouldn't trust that my bank was not going to fall through, being as I'm seeing that Two of Rods energy. So I'd have a backup plan. I go establish with other banks, maybe see what their interest rates are, and get my pre-approval ahead of time. I wouldn't wait basing it on just one outcome. So that Two of Rods energy always tells me have a backup plan, right? Have a backup plan and have it in play just in case I need it. And to me, and then just go for it, because it says we're going to do it anyhow. And we have that word spontaneity down here. So we're going to do whatever it is we're going for, no matter what. Why waste time delaying things when we could have the backup plan and just let it go right on through? That's the way I feel about the Two of Rods. I don't know if that's what it means, but that's what Spirit always tells me. And then go for it, which is our angel card, and then go do it. It's the right thing to do. It says your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. I think, wow, I think we're getting it there, Leo. We've got it for this month. We are going to go do whatever it is that's popping up in our head. It says you drew this card as encouragement for the situation that you are asking about. The angels reassure you of a positive outcome provided you continue to pour love and guided action into the situation. Don't hesitate. Now's the time. You're on the right path. The idea that you have is divinely inspired. The angels foresee a successful outcome. Well, there we go, Leo. I don't know what it is we're celebrating because these are general readings, but we're going to go for it either way. Well, we'll all have different ideas. We're all different Leos. I want to tell you all thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them. I really appreciate them. If anyone wants to know more about me or just go neb about me, or if you need to set an appointment, all of the information is down below the screen in the About section over at the website. Also over at the website are the 2 short videos. One explains a prayer class I put out there for you, the other the sutra classes. Prayer class is 2.5 hours long. It tells you how to format prayers, why you format them the way you do. And the sutras are simple thought forms that enhance the clear perceptions dramatically. It takes a meditation. It takes 5 minutes a day, and it really, really enhances your clear perceptive skills. But the videos are over there. So to everyone I've met through 5 whole years of YouTubes now, and all of you I've met through 33 years of this work, I want to tell you all, it's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to serve you. Hopefully, I will see you back here next month. Bye-bye.